Hello, you guys. I am back. I had a nice break. So over the break, well, I had some me time. I had to come to a place of where I needed to pour into my own cup. I was pouring into too many cups, and my cup was totally empty, and I was trying to pour from an empty place. And so I had to go down in hermit mode, and I'm still in a little bit of a hermit mode as well because like for instance, next week is spring break for my children, so I know that I will be pouring in their cups a lot, and so I probably will not be doing, I'm going to try to do some videos, but I probably won't be doing any readings. We'll see what happens. But i've been I have been, told that I needed to pour into my own self, and so that's what I'm doing. I am working on my boundaries. My boundaries are actually, I'm doing really good with my boundaries. I am working on just pouring into myself. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is I usually do shorts on the books that I've read, but this is this is gonna be about 5 minutes or so. So I don't know if I can't do like a minute short. So I'm gonna talk about I finished my Merlin book, but I still have this. I want to do. I have this in here because the bookmark on meditation that I want to redo. It's okay. So this Merlin's Handbook for Seekers and Star Seeds: A Guide to Awakening Your Divine Potential. Oh my God, beautiful book. It goes over everything. Interesting enough, it went over the end part. Started going over like sacred shapes, and last month I didn't finish the class. I started doing sacred geometry, so I need to finish that up. But that was amazing. So, and all of the things that I was told to do were definitely in this book. So again, one of those. It really just lets you, if if you're truly a seeker, if you're truly one of those who are who is striving for more. One of the things I got this morning when I was after I worked out this morning, and I was getting dressed and getting my kids off to school, I got this thing. Well, actually, it was my dream. So last night I had a dream. Well, this is part of my dream. So in a part of my dream, I had um, I had an ancestor come, and she was so mad. She was so mad in the dream at me. And I don't know. And I was just like, why are you mad? And she says, if I'm going to protect you, and if I'm going to be there for you, you cannot be retaliating. And I haven't in the 3D, I don't retaliate. I learned to not retaliate and do stuff because of karma. Because when you do, you know, it's when you so so look at it like this: when you take revenge, that's putting karma back onto yourself. And I know, like in the Bible, where they have an eye for an eye, and they have when Jesus says turn the other cheek. Yes, you do. And one of the ways is, I know a lot of people like to, and so remember, your truth is not my truth. You can follow my truth, but this is my truth, not yours. So maybe you don't agree with it 100%, and that's perfectly fine. The thing is about turning the other cheek. I really believe when he says an eye for an eye, is that energy that was sent to you, that negativity, that people talking crap about you, or any of that was thrown at you. Putting a mirror outwards and letting them take that back into themselves, and not putting stuff on it. Okay, you can have that back. That's yours, not mine. Okay, so they get whatever they put out, they get back in. So that's their eye for an eye. That's your turning the other cheek. Okay, and that's what I got from it. She's letting me know, do not take revenge. And I don't in the 3D. I try to seek forgiveness and walk away. And a lot of time, another thing I've learned to do too is if you're walking the path where you're trying to raise the vibration of the earth and you're trying to help heal the earth and take care of it and nurture it so people, um, we become a better humankind. I feel that you have to do, sometimes you do take that in, and I do. I take a lot of my kids' stuff in. I take a lot of the stuff that's around me in, and I will take it in. Sometimes I take some of the stuff that my clients are feeling, I take that in. But taking that in, you have to transmute it. And so some of us have to transmute that energy, because what if we all just reflected back out? Then that energy is still back out there. If no one ever takes any of that in and transmutes it and changes it, then nothing really changes. Everything stays the same, because all we're doing is recycling the same freaking energy instead of taking that whatever that is being, pushed on people and thrown at people, instead of taking that and looking at it like, why is that? And looking at it and transmuting it and changing it into something better, and releasing it into, breathing it back in the earth, and so it can be transmuted into something else that's a lot higher vibration and a lot more positive. And so taking that, and so sometimes you have to do that too. So I had that ancestor come in and do that and give me this energy. And I don't even know why I started talking about freaking this. I know I did, because I was going over this book. And so that's definitely a lot what's in this book. It's going to cover those things that you need to look at. You have to look at your shadows. You have to look at, it's about looking at you and your crap. You and your crap. No one else's crap, yours. And so I love that, because I love looking at my crap. That's what, because when I look at my own crap, I know my crap. And so when someone tries to throw my crap at me, I can smile at them and I can take my crap, because I already know my crap. And I'm just like, I already knew that. So you're not throwing anything else at me. So that's a beautiful thing about doing your shadow work and doing those things. But sometimes things do come up and you have to be like, oh, what is that? Yeah, you're not perfect. No one is. And that's okay. So, I'm doing this deep play with this group, and the post is in my, I forgot what it's called, the little thing, like my message board on my board. It's on my board. You could see it down there on my page. You could see it in my page. And it's like on my Instagram, it's on my Facebook page, it's on all of them. So it's on my website as well. So they're on there about deep play. And in deep play, we just had introductions this past weekend, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful group of women, a beautiful group of things. And one of my cards I pulled was science, and I was like, okay, I'm going to flow with this science and go with the science that's in me, and I need to figure out, and going into what I need to read next. And so I went to my bookshelf, and I buy books here and there that I'm drawn to, but I can't read them all at once. So I put them on my bookshelf. Well, I went to my bookshelf, and this is the book that was there, Signs. So I said, oh, okay, that's definitely my reading for the month of April. It's The Signs, The Secret Language of the Universe. It's by Lauren Lynn Jackson. It's also on the New York Times bestseller. I think it was The Light Between Us. I haven't read that, so. And it's all about the signs, especially numbers. I'm really big on number signs, and of course she puts 1111 on there. So I'm going to jump in and do readings for, not today, throughout the week. I'm going to be getting readings for all of the signs, not all of the signs, all of the elements, which, they're signs like fire. We have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have Earth. We will have, who is Earth? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then we have air. Air is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then water. Water, it gets it hard for me. That's one of my hardest signs to do, and most people know, because I'm really hard with going with the flow, because I don't know. Let's just get back to water. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, yeah, and I get a lot of water in my life. People with water, I get a lot of karmic water in my life, because water is a lesson for me. So a lot of my karmic stuff is is water. So before I go, I want to pull some. I have these. This is a deck. I've been purging decks. I've been selling decks that do not. Um, I don't feel like I'm connected to them anymore. And people are like, well, you can reconnect to them. And it's just, and a lot of them are, I got them because everyone else had them, or I got them because, oh, that I want to get that just because I was, um, what's it called? When you buy stuff just to buy stuff. I was doing, oh, retail therapy, and no more of the retail therapy. I am very content with what I've got. And so if I'm drawn to a deck and I love that deck and I'm just like, oh, like I'm really drawn to this one deck and I don't even know what it is, but I only have a few of those cards. I just need to talk to a person who gave those few cards to me to figure out what that deck is. Then I will buy that deck. So yes, I've been purging my decks. And if I did not get them on my own accord of like being drawn to them, being called to them, or something like that, or they've been gifted to me and something special behind them, then I'm not going to go to it. My other big thing was is I really big on going and doing, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of it. Kickstarters. And I love to help people, but my other thing with Kickstarters is it's going to be something that I'm drawn to and that I'm pulled to. You know, I'm all about helping creators create and supporting them, but there's other people who's out there supporting them too. And so I don't have to support everybody because I can't do that. Okay. So we're going to start. This is the deck I did do a Kickstarter with. It's the Mood. It's by Crystal. You know, I love Crystal Banner. Now I have a feeling, I buy her decks because there's something there. Okay. Um, so mood. We're looking at moods for the, this one, I'm going to tell you something. Oh my gosh. I can't get it. This is hilarious. Okay, I'm going to get two. Because it's all, okay, so, okay, I'll give you guys a backdrop of this. This is the annoyed one. Okay. Irritated by something unwanted or unliked. So we could be definitely going into this month annoyed because we have Mercury retrograde, we have this lunar eclipse coming, we have a lot of things popping off. We're in Aries season, and some of us are feeling some heat, okay? And so some of you could be annoyed for this month, going into this month, in this month. And let's get another one. I'm going to get another one because I'm just pulling cards for the flow of April. Annoyed is one of them. So you might have that annoyance feeling. I have been annoyed at, but like today, like I was annoyed this morning because it was supposed to be sunny. And all of a sudden, it wasn't sunny. And I was just like, I don't get that much sun in this stupid state. And I need to have more sun. And so, yeah, I called it this stupid state. I'm gonna tell you the truth. My soul does not like this state. I don't like this state. My ego doesn't like this state. I need sun, and that's true, and that's and I'm not gonna feel sorry for it. I don't. Everyone's sorry, like God, she just called out Washington. Well, it needs more sun. I'm just gonna say that. I just need, or it's not. Maybe the state doesn't need more sun. It's I need more sun. So my soul doesn't fit here because my soul needs more sun, and I don't feel at home here. Okay, I've never felt home here, and that's fine, and I can accept that. I'm just coming out with all kinds of stuff today. Let's see. So see, there goes that annoyed. Let's see. So you guys might be annoyed by something. Give me one more, universe, please. Thank you. One more for this month of the feeling for the collective. Ooh, you guys. Okay, they gave me two. So, wow, I'm coming back with a rough, I'm coming back all like, I'm supposed to be rested, but these cards are cracking me up. We got discouraged, having a loss of confidence or enthusiasm, disheartened. Yeah, and I did have this. I did have this before. I didn't think I was supposed to come. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I did. And then it was, a lot of it was my ego. And so once I dealt with that, this discouragement kind of was like, bye-bye. when I dealt with my ego. I said, hello, you don't run the show. Ego, we work together. You know, the ego is there to protect, is there to, is not like ego. I don't, okay, the ego gets a bad rap. It's not, it is not totally terrible, but it has to be kept in check. There we go. Tired. Mm-hmm. Drained of strength and energy. So some of you might be, you know, tired. Like, and I know for me, I have, I've, I changed my workout schedule, how I'm working out. But at the bottom, I got excited. So that's good. So I'm excited to be back too. But so the month might be, you might be annoyed and discouraged and tired. That's why I have some really great ideas for readings. Um, I have them written down, and I have some great things for reading. There's some great things with Healing with Me on Fridays, and that shindig. So that's gonna be really fun and encouraging. Okay, so annoyed, discouraged, and tired. So we dealt with that annoyance energy of maybe feeling annoyed about things going on in your life. It can be from anywhere. Annoyance, yeah, I can see that. And discouraged, maybe, and then that, and those can fall in together. Being discouraged, you're so annoyed you get discouraged from doing things. You're like, you know what, I'm just not even going to do this. And that's what I almost did. I almost said, I almost came out, because I had planned to come outside and do this video, and I said, I'm not even going to do it. I was just going to I was going to say, forget it. And I was discouraged for a little bit, and that definitely. And so having that energy, and then also having the energy of being tired. I'm not tired. No, I'm not tired. So that's some of that could be definitely a bigger thing on the collective, is being tired. But I am outside, so, and I have a lot of dogs and cats and birds in my neighborhood. They will make noise. They make a lot of noise. Okay, so let's get 3 cards to see about our going. And I didn't think I was going to make, I thought this video was going to be like 10-15 minutes. I'm up here going longer than usual. Okay, longer than I wanted to, I should say. Okay, we're going to get a collective, what they can look out, just the collective in general for this month. Okay. Oh, yep, I could see that. It is. A couple more, please, and thank you. Ooh, that was 4 cards, and I don't want all those. I only want 2 more, please, and thank you. Unless they throw those out at me again. I could see that. I'm just taking my time. You know what? I'm really patient. I'm a patient person. I'm a cockroach. I can get, oh, wow. I'm really resilient. Like I can be that roach where and you guys are like, oh my God, you just called yourself a roach. Yes. Roaches, bugs are not terrible. You guys, I won't go into the movie or the show, because that's one thing I did. I watched a lot of shit. Well, not a lot. I watched a couple shows, and which I don't do during my hermit time. And it was oh my God, what was it? It's called 3 Bodies on Netflix, and those aliens called those people bugs. I said, oh, okay. And like, people were getting mad about being called bugs, right? And I was like, why? I said, bugs are resilient, but it's hard to kill a bug, and bugs are consistent, and they can fight back. You know, if we had a nuclear attack, bugs would survive, especially the cockroach. And then at the end, that guy did the best thing ever. He showed those people about the bugs, and they were like, oh. And I was like, yeah, that's what I saw too. But yeah, that's why I was like, you guys, bugs, don't. Bugs are just as important as you and I, okay? Just as the birds, the bees, the butterflies, the gnats, the mosquitoes. Oh gosh, the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are like vampires. I think, yeah, it definitely likes vampires. Definitely definitely mosquitoes are like vampires. I will say that. But oh my God, mosquitoes are not attract. I used to attract mosquitoes like crazy, but they're no longer attracted to me, which is awesome because now I can say that it's hard for me to attract vampires too. Because yes, I do attract vampires because of my energy, but at the same time, the vampires know better. They know better. That I ain't having that. Oh my God, I love this. Love this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so so we had annoyed, discouraged, tired. So under annoyed, we had the 8 of coins, which is 8 of pentacles. It's you're annoyed. Your work is annoying you. The hard work that you're putting in. Some things, maybe people at work are annoying you. It could be people at work are annoying you. You know what you're working on is annoying you because it's not getting done, and you're trying to master it, and it's not clicking. So you could be annoyed at that. I'm taking the cards above it and I'm putting with those cards. I don't know why, but I was told to do that. So we're doing that. So you're feeling annoyed when it comes to whatever you're trying to master and work on. Like this could be like a project. This could be at work. This is in this world. This 8 of pentacles, this is something you are working on in this world. Is that freaking annoying you? And it could be the people involved in it. It could be any of those, but it's annoying you. Okay, and through this annoyance you're going to get discouraged. There's going to be a tower. There's going to be, okay, something's going to freaking happen that's going to shake it up. Shakeups are not bad. Towers are not bad. I love towers. You know why I welcome towers? Because you okay, I'm reckless. I have a lot of fire energy in me. I got a lot of fire in mine. I love a lot of fire in my chart. So, um I have earth too, but sometimes my earth gets too in its way. I got a lot of Virgo, so it is flexible, but it gets too much in the way with perfectionism. So I like the reason why I like the tower is because the tower mixes things up, and I have an Aries moon, and I'm a Leo sun, and and then I have Leo all over the place. And then I have a Sagittarius. So I like things to move. I like action. I like the masculine energy. I like doing. I like getting shit done. Excuse the word. I'm sorry. I like things to move. So this is why I enjoy the tower. I enjoy the tower because this chaos. I like Tony. You want chaos? I'm like, okay. So, for instance, chaos and like I'm like I've had tower moments, but I I'm a survivor, so this just makes me it makes you stronger. Okay, it makes you stronger. It makes you get out of the stagnancy. It mixes up what no longer serves you. It breaks down the foundation that does not work, that does not serve, and it takes you away from it. And maybe people say you are so used to chaos. This is why you like this card. and maybe uh, and maybe there's discouragement because things aren't changing. That's what this could be discouraged because things are not changing, and you're like you are annoyed because you've been working hard and things. Oh my God, that's what that is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, you're annoyed because you've been working your butt off and doing this stuff, and there's no change. There's no tower. There's nothing. There's nothing bringing nothing down, but there is. You just don't see it. This must be a quiet tower. This is a. This is. This is not in your world tower that's happening. I feel, and so you're tired. Well, guess what we got with tired? 10 of Wands. You're like, I am tired. I am carrying a lot of crap. I'm doing a lot of stuff. And I'm tired. Which is awesome because you go from 8 to 10. And then there's that tower before. There's a tower before that 10. This means that something's working on the other side. And with this one, this is the one. We got blue all up in this. You're finally you're gonna have to speak up and say something. I think you're gonna say, you know what? I'm tired of doing this on my own when it comes to that 8 of coins. Like, I'm tired of, if this is a project with someone else, it's like, you need to put in your share. If this is something with someone else, um, or where you can get help, it's like speaking up or even telling yourself, I can't do all this. I have to put some of this down. And so I feel you're carrying a lot this month. And you're getting annoyed with it, and it's discouraging you. And it reminds me of the Erykah Badu song "Bag Lady," and she talks about having so much baggage, and you just carrying all those bags around, and 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 no one wants to come around you because you have all these bags, and no one wants to. They're like scary because they're like, she got too much baggage, or they got too much baggage. And so that's what the bag lady is, and that's what this ten of wands is. It's totally the bag lady. And you don't have to be a woman, you don't have to be, you're whatever, but I'm just saying the song's called Bag Lady. And so it reminds me of this ten of wands where you're carrying so much stuff that it's time to release something. It's time to speak up. It's time to tell yourself, speaking up to yourself. Sometimes throat chakra is all about you, right here. You saying, listen, I can't do this anymore. Or sometimes it's speaking to someone that you're working with and saying something, or even speaking out and asking for help from someone as well. So that is my take with the energy for what has come to me and my truth for the month of April. And so we are going to jump in doing some readings for the signs, with going through elements. We're going to keep doing some healing stuff, and um, I will not be strict. I used to be really strict about my schedule. Like, I would like to post something on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and post certain things. And I have things happen to be in this, you know, those ticky-tacky boxes where I like everyone goes in their category. No, I'm not going to do that anymore because my cup has to be filled. And so if my cup's not filled, I'm not going to do a reading. Let that go by. So like I said, if my cup is not filled, or if I want to say, hey, I'm not doing that, I want to go do this instead, I'm not going to do a reading. I'm going to post as I'm called to post. I'm going to post as if my body is ready to. I'm taking this initiative where I'm not going to be carrying all of these. I'm already taking this initiative. I'm not carrying all this. I'm not going to do it. They're cheering me on too back there. You can hear them. So I'm not putting them out there unless, see, as if I'm not full, I can't pour out. And that's what it's come down to. And I'm understanding that. And that was one thing that I had to pour into myself during hermit mode. So thank you guys for being here. You can find any information about the deep play that I talked about. It's on my website, and of course you can click on my website, tonymarquardt.com. You can also find it in the little area down at the bottom as well. You can find all that stuff. You can find anything. You can go to my website. You can find where you can get different readings, and you can go through my calendar and go through all that. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, so I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be chatting with you, and let's keep healing. Let's keep growing. Let's keep flourishing and being these beautiful beings in this world, and just bringing light to the earth. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day.